What's going on, everybody? Anon here with GI, and I'm here with Ethos and Flock. Say what's good.
Yo, what up?
Hey, yo.
Yeah. And the gang, Slander Twins and Shake and Bake, got to motherfucking play Destiny 2 at E3 2017. What'd y'all think about it? What'd you think about the graphics, Flock?
I thought them shits was pretty good, man. I mean, it was PC. It was on PC. Shout out to NVIDIA, man, for hooking that whole thing up. First and foremost, it looked really good. That's all I will say. It looked really good, and it was clean. It was clean.
Okay. And Ethos, what about you, man? How'd you enjoy the gunplay?
Yeah, I like the gunplay was smooth. It felt like it was a game that always meant to be played on a keyboard and mouse. You know, like one of those games, you finally play it, and then it just feels right. So outside of that doubt, it felt perfect with the keyboard and mouse. Arguably, because I played Destiny 1 on PS4, it feels like it was a PC game all along.
I feel kind of the same. I'm not gonna lie. I had a decent amount of hours on Destiny 1. I'm not gonna lie. I had maybe 30 hours on it, and Destiny 2, I was thoroughly impressed. Graphically, it looked good, and it was only playing at medium when we were playing it.
Yeah.
It was smooth. Like, I hopped right in, and I already felt like I was a pro, like I was a badass. There was a few key binding things that I had to learn, but besides that, I thought it was actually really dope. I'm surprised. To me, it feels like the Destiny game that was supposed to be the original Destiny.
Yeah.
But I can't really give it too much props yet, because we were dropped into a random level, and
it was the first mission of the game. Yeah.
But we had good gear, and we were level 20. So I'm not too sure about that, but
well, let me ask you this.
It feels like a
let me ask you this, because I asked some people when I uploaded the gameplay. I said if you had any questions, put them below and we'll try to answer it. We were very limited on it. We didn't play multiplayer. We just played the single player stuff by ourselves. We couldn't even play the co-op.
Right.
From what you played and from what you played of Destiny 1, do you feel like there was enough that you'd be like, okay, this feels like a true sequel, or do you feel like this could have been some DLC?
Me personally,
yeah,
me personally, it felt like leaning towards DLC.
I'd have to say that as well. I don't know about too much new stuff yet. I definitely felt familiar.
Yeah. I feel like we were very limited, so we couldn't really see the scale, but for everything we could see, like your characters, weapons, stuff like that, it seems a lot like Destiny 1. Except for some new weapons. That was about it. Like SMG.
Everything felt, it felt very familiar.
Yeah.
I think the newness of it probably came from the fact that we were on PC as opposed to playing on a console. So I'm with Flock. I think I lean more towards DLC, but like you said, we only got a small slice of it. I'm really gonna have to wait till the game comes out.
You're gonna try the beta when it comes out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the beta, but I'm actually strangely enough, just the small vertical slice that we played actually makes it feel like it's a day one pickup for me, because unless they do some crazy shady business practices or anything like that, which honestly they probably will,
sure they will,
track record, but as long as there's nothing before the game comes out that I find that makes me be like, oh fuck this game, I have to say, even though it is Destiny, I really do like the polish. The polish is one thing I really have to say is dope that I saw, because the game ran smooth, no bugs, no hiccups, no nothing. Just, I know it's a small vertical slice, but I really pay attention to fluidity, and I think it had it. I was actually really impressed.
It did feel different, mainly in part because it was on a PC and not on console. So, I got to step my keyboard and mouse game up a little bit, because at first, when I first got on it, I was kind of struggling, but then once I learned how to, learn where everything was and how to move and navigate myself around and stuff, it became a little bit easier. So, in that sense, it was different.
You said we're going to use your gameplay?
No. That's gonna stay on the chill.
Yeah.
That's definitely gonna stay on the chill. I don't need nobody telling me I suck. But no, I got through it, like I said, after the first 6 minutes or so.
Right.
I was pretty cool after that. It was definitely an experience. Like I said before, it looked clean as hell considering those settings were only on medium. They do have a bad track record, man, and the first game left such a bad taste in my mouth. I'm really skeptical about even getting the second game, let alone what platform I'm gonna play it on. So You know, to me, it's not what I'm gonna play it on. It's like, am I gonna get it at all? Like, it looks good, but I've been fooled before, and I played up until the Taken King part came out, and once the Taken King came, I left. I was done with it. I was like, all right, this is it, man. They're not about to nickel and dime me to death. So
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you.
Is there anything y'all think they could do to make it truly feel like a
new sequel,
or to really get you to be like, yeah, this is a day one purchase?
Well, psychologically, if they had just simply change the UI, like especially like the character UI and stuff, they could have tricked more people into thinking it was different, because I think UI plays a big role, because people can't play the game yet, they can just see it.
Right.
If the UI had been structured differently than the first game, I don't think people would be bringing this up. But because it looks literally like Destiny 1's, a lot of people, and there's just little small UI changes from like an actual gameplay perspective. That's why I think this question's coming up constantly. And I don't think anything's going to change like from 1 to 2 in regards to like its structure. So if someone's going to expect like, oh, they're going to drastically change the entire game, no. What I think Destiny 2 is going to be, basically, they're going to fix everything they made a mistake with the first one. So basically to be the game you wanted it to be. I guess that's the way I could describe it. But I feel like it's still going to play like Destiny at the end of the day. Which I guess that's what it depends on what people's differences in sequels are, because some people have different expectations for sequels, and people could go into whole arguments about, oh, they don't know what people don't know what an actual sequel means. It's a very gray area, and no one knows truly what is needed in order to force a game to really feel like a sequel instead of DLC. So I'm just like indifferent to the whole experience. I'm just like, I didn't really get into Destiny 2 that much, or Destiny 1 that much. I have always had the game since I did that case study. I'm actually going to start streaming it very soon and just play through the Taken King and all other sort of stuff. So I'll be more informed when the second game comes out, so I can give a way more concise opinion about it when 2 drops. So we'll see. I want to play the game, but again, I agree with you, Anon. I want to wait. It's just basically, since the PC version's delayed and for like maybe a month, I might as well just wait, let the console people beta test it, and then like figure out what they think about it, and then decide if I'm going to pick it up fully or not, or if I'm going to slander it again. We'll see. I think every developer deserves a second chance to like improve on their mistakes and prove that they can accept, okay, we made some mistakes and we're going to make it better. Like, I think Titanfall is the biggest example of that. So I think we should always give developers a second chance per se.
Right, because Titanfall 2 did correct a lot of the mistakes from the first game.
Right.
So it's definitely a lot better than the first one was.
Right.
As far as content.
Exactly.
With me, I'm kind of like on the fence, because I, like you said, trying to give them a second chance. I do want to do that. I just feel like they have to do something different with this RNG stuff, because who wants to go through playing a raid for 2-3 hours and then the best thing you get out of it is a shader. You putting in work, and then somebody that you practically carried the whole time get one of the best weapons out of the game. Stuff like that. I think there needs to be something that's like guaranteed if you do this or if you complete this. And the other stuff that may come can be like, that can be RNG, but I don't want to play all this time for like a lower tier gun or some lower tier stuff that I really don't need, or some BS shader.
The RNG needs to improve drastically.
It definitely needs to improve. Especially for the harder like missions and raids and stuff that you do.
You need to feel rewarded for the hard work you put in. I feel like that's a basic gameplay loop that Destiny failed at horribly.
Yeah, you play that game too much to get like too little of a reward. So that definitely has to change.
Okay, cool. Stay enlightened.
Gang.
Stay enlightened, gamers.
Shout out to NVIDIA for the 1080 graphics card USB.
Ooh, boy, the boys are fire.
Absolutely.
I'll put a screenshot. I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of it and put it in the video. It is
clean.
It is clean as well.
And then they were limited, so not a lot of people have these, because I believe they gave out how many?
Boys can't have that.
They gave out 1,080 of them, right?
Get it? Because the graphics card is 1080. Oh, they're clever.
80 of them.
They're clever. They're clever.
Watch me sell that in a few years.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Peace.